Well then, boys and girls, we only went and did it. Champions of Scotland, and probably even more importantly than that in the long run, straight into the Champions League stage and all the money that comes with that. This is the transfer window. Unfortunately, we don't have the money yet, but we still need to put together a team that can compete while squirreling away money for next year. Next year, we'll have a year of Champions League money in the kitty, and we'll just be moving into our new stadium. The era of East Fife dominance is only just beginning, folks. Well, this is the situation. And if you weren't in the stream the other day, and if you haven't seen the LOLLUJO 2 video, because you didn't realise it was like the one we won the league in, then this is it. We won the league. Look at us. Dominant. Absolutely dominant. That's what I'm talking about. Less dominant is the amount of money we've been given. Although, to be fair, we've never really been given a transfer budget before. So that is still nice. And we are still going to focus primarily on free transfers. And we'll probably sell some players as well. I mean, I'm looking specifically at Moreira. If we can get... I mean, I'd be tempted to send him to Borussia Mönchengladbach right now. It's what we did last summer. We started the summer off sending Stephen Dennis to Granada. And that allowed us to start moving on transfers relatively early because we got that money in. So I think first order of business is ask for more retained transfer revenue. And then try and sell Moreira, who's unhappy anyway. And then from there... we, at the very least, need a new midfielder because Oliver Skipp's retiring. Anthony Gordon's retiring. We obviously need to focus on some homegrown players because, as you see, we don't really have any. I don't think we have anybody who's going to become homegrown at club this year. I can never remember how you find that out. Yeah, it's here, isn't it? So we have got players who will become homegrown at club, but not for 2 years. So Machinaka, Kobo, Brennan, and Kevin Brown will all become homegrown at club. So in 2 years' time, this isn't a problem anymore. But for this year, we need to find some Scottish players. We're not going to be able to find homegrown at East Fife players because such a thing doesn't exist. But we need at least 3 homegrown in Scotland players, which is going to be easier said than done. We might have to be going for a slightly lower than usual quality to make that happen, just to fill out the squad so we can at least have a Champions League squad. I don't know what we're supposed to be saying to this lot. What did I just agree to? Qualify for the Europa League. I can tell them we're going to qualify for the Europa League. They'll love that after we've just won the league. Yeah, we're going to qualify for the Europa League next year. To be honest... finishing third in our first season in the Champions League wouldn't be a disaster. Obviously, now we're going to be in the Champions League. We'd like to be in it every year, but it's not absolutely essential. We are still playing in a 6,000 capacity stadium. So this money that's coming in now is going to be spectacular. Right, let's offer Moreira out then. He's unhappy, wants to start more games, and realistically, he's not going to. So if Borussia Mönchengladbach want to give me mega money, they're not at the moment. That's a shame. I think we need to wait for the window to open, don't we, before they can make an offer. So this is our highest league position ever. Ever. This is why I'm the legendariest of legends. And that's another great record to hold. We have, talk about putting an asterisk on our one and only league title. Thanks very much, Scottish press. There you go. Oliver Skipp has retired. And now wants to be a coach. We should probably offer him a coaching job. And there is Kevin Brown confirmed as a permanent East Fife player. Worst piece of football management ever from Hibbs there. Letting him come to us. At 18 years old as well. So, what? Hang on. He was going to become trained at club. If Football Manager has balls this up somehow, I am going to be furious. Oh, I'm furious. He's no longer going to become homegrown at club. Despite being here at 18. And while he was still here on loan, he was accumulating time for his East Fife homegrown at club status. But for some reason, they've reset the clock. That's a bug. For some reason, it's just reset when his permanent transfer's gone through. Because he hasn't even left the club. He didn't even go back to Hibs for a day. He was here on loan until the end of May and signed permanently on the 1st of June when the bug opened, when the window opened. That's a bug. Transfer window opens on the 14th of June. Yeah, but he's out of contract now. He has no contract with Hibs. If his contract had just expired, he would have left. So he's not a transfer from, was it Hibs he was at, or Hearts or somewhere? They're basically the same. Wherever his contract is, he's not transferring from them to us. He's out of contract and his new contract is with us. So he should just be joining us today. 'Tis another bug, I'm afraid. There's now nobody interested in Moreira. We went too soon with him. So we're not going to get our big pile of money in. Motherwell, like I say, it's all the same. How is that a thing that has been allowed to happen? King George can have another contract. Of course he can. He can have as many contracts as he wants for the rest of his life. David Williams can have one as well because he's got 2 England caps. So he must be good. I think Owen probably is due a contract as well. The rest of them we can just... I mean, in fact, the ones that are showing is not good enough. We might just try and sell now. Can we sell Seko now Machinaka's here? I think we probably can, can't we? So anyone who's showing on here is not good enough now. We may as well try and cash in on now. Right, Ryu Carling. Is he Scottish? No. He is quite good, though. He's better than Carl Owen, so we probably should try and sign him. And we still don't do signing on fees. Oh, this is slim pickings. Goodness me. Are you Scottish? Right, you're Scottish. Oh, you're so rubbish, though. No, I can't sign anyone that rubbish. Doesn't matter how Scottish they are. Are you Scottish? Why is nobody Scottish? Maurizio Gomez. I don't even know how this guy's ended up here, but my word. He's got a goal-scoring record. Look at that for a season. We might even pay him a signing-on fee. I think he probably justifies a signing-on fee. Not that we need even more strikers, but he can play out wide. If he comes in and he's better than Critchlow, and we've got him and Bavage, we probably can sell Critchlow if we get a big offer. There you go. Skip is in as a coach now. Next East Fife manager just there, I think. Do we want to give Gordon a contract? Oh, he's proper retired. So we can't bring him into the coaching staff. Oh, well. Right, we're getting Ryu Carling. Never been called a staff member before. I consider you all members. Maurizio Gomez is in. And is now the best striker at the club. Probably the best player at the club. Oh, he was in the Media Dream 11 on the right wing, was he? I looked for him as a striker. Oh, yeah, there he is. There he is. Magic. Right, Moreira and his release clause. I mean, I'd quite like him to leave. Although I'd also quite like him to stay. He's not interested in signing a new contract. I don't mind getting the money or having him calm down and stick around. Either are fine. Right, our annual massive offer for Hearn, which we're going to turn down because he's such an important player for us. And at this point, I see no reason why he would ever leave. Apart from he turns 30 and we just cash in then. But we will take that for him. Really, we need to be signing Scottish players or young players who will become homegrown at club. The biggest problem we've got is not being able to register a proper Champions League squad. So that's 4 pre-arranged transfers in. So he'll become homegrown at club. There we go. Let's get him up into the first team so we don't loan him out. He'll become homegrown at club. Same plan, get him into the first team so we don't loan him out. Babbage is Scottish and homegrown in Scotland, so that's handy. And then Scott Hall will become homegrown, so get him into the first team so I don't actually accidentally loan him out. Right, can we actually do a practice Champions League squad this summer? Because that was a problem last summer. How do you do registration? It's in here somewhere, isn't it? Where does it live? You can tell I don't get to the Champions League very often. Overview, it's not there. Maybe we have to wait for the season to tick over. I'm just going to double check we do go straight into the league stage of the Champions League. I think we do. Yeah, UEFA Champions League phase. That's all right then. Oh, hold on. What's this though? Oh, that's for the following year. So we do get into the league phase this year, but next year the winners of the league won't. This is our last year having a direct route into the league phase. So no pressure on us or anything, but we need to get some coefficient points. Yikes. Right, we've managed to get our budget up to 4.2 million, which is nice. Oh, we're being offered more physiotherapist money. Isn't that nice? I do like getting new physiotherapists. Right, I've got a new 5-year contract. Lovely stuff. Not even going to ask for extra money. That seems like plenty of money. Stop trying to sign English goalkeepers or Welsh goalkeepers. I'm not interested. Give me Scottish goalkeepers. There must be a Scottish goalkeeper that exists. Oh, my word. Can we get Robbie McCrory? Do you reckon he'll come and just sit on the bench for us? For 140,000, can we scout him? Just so my assistant manager stops trying to sign backup goalkeepers. Oh, my word. How much money does he want to sit on my bench? He'll be one of the highest paid players at the club. But it does solve a problem. Gordon needs to go in a time machine. Mile Svilar is available. Oh, it is. Old person central. It's going to be one of these summers, is it? These are not the kind of players that we would need to be signing. I'm not interested in anyone I've seen on here so far. My word. Are any of these... Are you Scottish? You got any Scottish in you? No. Are you Scottish? No. That guy's Scottish. That guy at the top is Scottish. Forget a trial. Ah! Let me just cancel. I just want to offer him a contract. Ah! Well, he's already gone somewhere else, has he? Brilliant. And he wasn't Scottish anyway. Oh, well. Right. If we don't get anywhere here, we're just going to go after 18-year-olds. Right. Hewson to leave. That works for me. What do the media think of us? 6th. We've just won the league, and they think we're going to finish 6th. Brilliant. I imagine Celtic have gone out and spent 30 million this summer already to make up for the fact that they didn't win the league for the first time in forever. And my director of football is still trying to sign goalkeepers. How is he still here? Oh, he's in on trial. Got to say, how on earth has he slipped back in? Right. Show me the Wonder Kids. £2.4 million. I mean, yes, we'll sign him. Yes, please. Yep, there you go. We'll have one of them. Doesn't want much, does he? Even he wants me to sign a goalkeeper. There's a King George attack going on at the moment. I don't like it. If we get this guy, we can get rid of Moreira if anyone wants him. Does anyone want him? No. Do we see about maybe doing an intermediary thing, but then we're not going to get as much money? Yeah, that feels like we could get a lot more for him. Albert at 18-ish million might be an interesting one. I mean, he's behind Gomez on that side. He's behind Gomez and Machinaka on that side. I mean, if we got 18 million for him. No. Ryan Hill for 10 million-ish. That we'd take that. No. I wonder. See, that's more interesting. For a backup defender who only started 10 games last year, to get 5 million for him might be interesting. We're not in a rush. We can wait and see how the summer develops. 18-year-old South American keeper. I mean, that would be the ideal, but I don't know that there is one. We need a Blanco to turn up, like what we had with Preston. Someone go and find me Zelmar Blanco at 18 years old. That would be the ideal signing at this point. But there just isn't one. Yeah, the reputation is too low, but it will be. Interesting. I mean, there's your Oliver Skip replacement. So my director of football has now woken up. Yeah, we'll take him. We'll call him New Oliver. There you go. Pauline's in. Connor Cody's going to Brentford. I'm losing one of my precious assistant managers. I tell you what, look at him as well. Single-handedly the reason why we won the league. With that motivating and that people management. It's not often I ask a member of staff to stay, but goodness me. I honestly do understand why you want to interview me, but I would still very much prefer to feel totally in control of my own choices. I was just telling you I want you to stay. Get where you're coming. Please just leave the decision up to me. Let's offer him a new contract. Oh, we already have. My director of football's already on it. Why? Why has that happened? When we made the offer, we had that money in the budget. Why has it moved money around and then locked me into this absurd situation that I don't want to be in? That's so stupid. Board, can I just have him anyway, please? We agree he's a great signing. Oh, thanks, Board. There you go. We signed him anyway. Despite FM being a tool. There you go. And he's going to become homegrown at club. Beautiful. That is an incredibly good signing. And now we can put Moreira on the transfer list. Right, where is he? Now we've got clubs that want him. Sunderland want him. So... Yes. Yes. 8.6 million would go down very nicely now. Now you're talking. It's all coming together. Edson is next on the list. 3.3 million. I think we'd probably go for him as the other A+ target. Fernando, we don't really need another attacking player. He looks reasonably priced. 6 caps for Venezuela already. Right, let's get Fernando and Romero. No, Edson and Romero. Get Fernando and sell Albert. I mean, yeah, that's not a bad shout. As much as I love Albert. 11.5 million from Sporting for Albert. Yeah, go on then. And then let's try and get all 3 of them. The 18-year-olds are coming, everybody. I've made a terrible mistake there, potentially. Oh, no, I haven't. I thought I'd not had the money in wage budget when I made the offers, and that would go badly wrong. And then we'll revisit this afterwards, because he's another potential one. Bum, 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 bum. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh. No, you're not having him loaned back. That's not how it works. There's your big offer for Albert. Can't believe they've got the cheek to ask for a selling wage contribution. But still. We need the money for both of them. Loan him. No point after what happened with Brown. Apparently there's a bug. Interesting that Bavage is on there and Critchlow isn't. Very interesting. Right, cool, blimey, these have come very quickly. So they've just immediately been given their work permits. Now we need the transfers to go through. So Smith is one of the favourites for a young player. Alison Vegas and Machinaka both up there as well. So we've got some good youngsters. Is Machinaka a wonder kid yet? No, but he is a perfectionist. He's going to be good, isn't he? We probably need to get rid of Critchlow, which seems insane. But with Bavage, Gomez and Machinaka all here, right, this is a 6'4" goalkeeper. I'm just going to let it happen at this point. So I think anyone who's not a nailed-on starter, Scottish or going to become homegrown, their place has to be in question. So in goal, we've got King George and 2 Scottish players. At left back, we've got Mensah as the starter and homegrown backup. At right back, we've got these 3 English players. So we've got to get rid of at least one of them, if not 2 of them. But Parker, we can't really get rid of until he heals his stupid knee. Can't you just wrap a bandage around it? In midfield, we've got Brown, Hearn, Pabega, Estrada's leaving, so that's fine. Vegas, Bridge Wilkinson, yeah, that works. But this is where we've got a lot of players. Like Albert probably is one who we do need to sacrifice because he just might not start. Same with Coulson. Coulson and Albert are probably players we can sacrifice. We've got an 18-year-old DM hopefully coming in, this guy. But he's Estrada's replacement, not Hearn's. Come on, Hill, get out the door. Both of these two need to get gone pronto. We've got business to do. We play Falkirk in a couple of days. Goodness me. We don't need to get rid of Escobar. Why are you trying to sell the whole squad, Topher? You've lost your mind. We only need to sell enough to be able to bring in the players that we need. We've got Coulson and Hill on the way out the door. Worry not. There you go. Romero is in. Let's get him training to play defensive midfield and become Hearn's long-term replacement. Come on, Parker. How much longer is he going to be injured for? When can we start just try to push him out the door? Hopefully before the window closes. Okay, we're now trying for multiple goalkeepers. That seems a little excessive. We definitely don't need 2. That guy's 6'4". That guy's 5'9". Goodness me. Get out of here. 5'9" indeed. I've done poos bigger than that.